Greetings from the past, my fellow time travelers, and welcome back to another episode of Okami. My name is Tai, and it's getting day. What the heck? What a timing. So, we're going to try to get into the palace to see Queen Himiko, and maybe our little douchebag is going to be there too. Who knows? I hate Waka. I hate him so much. So, hey there. Yeah, but no, for whatever reason the curse seems to... Oh, there still is a sinister presence on the rear Shima coast though, but we won't let it lay a finger on Queen Himiko. No, we guards won't, no. Okay.
Bah, Queen Himiko's people all sound like a bunch of parrots. Maybe they can stand up to the evil of those monsters, but I bet they're no match for the brush technique of gods.
True. Bam. Bye. You never know what hit you. And now into the palace, finally. And let's see what we can do there. We finally meet Queen Himiko. It's been a while. Who the heck are you? Why, it really is you. Her Majesty Queen Himiko has foreseen your coming. You must not delay, please. Queen Himiko waits on the top floor.
Himiko's waiting for us!
If you're really the ones Queen Himiko has been looking for, even a boiling sea of flames won't stand in your way, will it? I don't hope so. But we'll see. We will see. What?
Whoa! What the heck? What's all this lava doing here? You may be god now, but you'd end up a crispy critter if you fell in the stuff. But we won't give up that easy. Did Himiko really think this could stop the great Amaterasu? Why don't you just equip that thing you got? That Himiko's sure making things difficult. She must really have a good reason for wanting to keep people away. Let's keep going, Amy, but be careful.
I will. So, I'm also going to equip these. Because I don't know, I like the beads more. Oh, that's a holy artifact. Cool. And maybe I'm going to use the shield again as a sub. There we go. Hoopa. Oh my god, I can swim in lava now. Ha! Amazing! That is amazing. So, let's see. Jeez, that's a long way. And I'm going to save because if I die for some reason, I don't want to do this all over again. Really, I don't wanna. Oh. It's the queen.
Hey, Amy! I bet that's Himiko. Looks like that freaky shut-in is praying or something. The sanctuary here was pretty tight. Oh, security. But nothing we couldn't handle. Yeah, you tell her, Amy.
Benevolent Amaterasu, I have been waiting for you. And Isun, the traveling artist, you too, of course.
Hey, how do you know our names? Anyway, first things first. You knew about that funky mist and the water dragon, didn't ya? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to.
My people, my poor people, their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent. Okay.
We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of the city. You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generated. Now stop stalling and raise this grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag.
Listen, your words are very harsh. But you are right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. Wow. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himika, the ruler of Seiyan City, offer my most sincere apologies. What now? Queen of Seiyan City, Himiko. Isun, can't you decide which one is prettier? I like Kaguya the most of all. As a ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. I, Himiko, will not allow this evil to darken Seiyan. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island.
What's this about a monster stronghold? Are you saying that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island before, or whatever you call it. And what do you mean you're trying to locate the island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away.
Oni Island is elusive. Okay. It vanished each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast wide ocean it will reappear. So, even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive.
You don't say. Still, why just stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and day out?
What is this?
She's trying to mess with us!
This is the treasured crystal ball. My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Seiyan City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can't foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. And it will tell me where in the ocean Oni Island will appear next.
Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing?
Nice.
Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands much holy power. But if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. But the spearhead of the enemy's forces may already be on its way. Huh, that's a pretty good story, Queenie. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady.
Oh man. Good job.
Ouch! Thanks for the warning.
Idiot. Be careful. You cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks. Nice. That's a really good wall you got there. Duh! What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. Upsala. Listen to her. Amaterasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request? The request of my people? Listen to ya. The mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it has suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god, whose task is to maintain order. So, though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond our reach.
What the heck's that supposed to mean?
I wonder.
Quit beating around the bush and just spit it out already.
The key to reach Oni Island lies in the water dragon. Okay. Even if the crystal ball shows me the location of the island's power shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break the shield will only result in our own pain. Okay. But the water dragon could break the shield with ease. It could form a bridge over the sea to the island.
So you're saying that you'll reveal the location of Oni Island and the water dragon will break the barrier around it? Is that the only way to get into the enemy's stronghold? But what about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it will be happy to help us.
That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this palace, for my prayers require all my energy. You are the only one who can take on this important task.
You gotta be kidding me!
No.
You want us to make friends with that rampaging water dragon? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help HIMIKO or what?
Yeah, sure.
Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. What? What was that, Amy?
Oh, Amaterasu, you are truly benevolent. So I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border and continue into the land beyond. Oh, cool. It is said there is a race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border, in the Dragonian domain. They may have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please, calm the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island. Okay. Sure will do. That means we're going outside Seiyan City and to the right, I think.
Now look at the mess you've gotten us into, Furball. Well, at least we know who's been controlling that water dragon. Let's go pay the Dragonian domain a visit.
Sure, but I'm going to save first. Because you never know. You never know. Sometimes I can be stupid, or maybe my computer decides to just shut down any minute and, well, better safe than sorry, right? And also guys, if you have any ideas how I can improve my videos, please say it. I'm currently working on getting a new mic and maybe a new camera so that I can, well, produce a bit more higher quality stuff and content, which would be really, really nice. And I'm also working to improve my English a lot more. That's why I really try hard to read everything correctly, and well, it's a lot of work, but I mean, I used this platform, I mean YouTube, to, well, improve my English, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Nowadays, nearly everybody needs to speak English to, well, communicate to each other. And I think this is a pretty good idea. I don't mind talking English. But what I don't like is if people are saying, yeah, I don't want to learn English, why do I need to learn English in school?
Hey Matt, how do you get here? This is terrible. How did you get past our foolproof defense? How could we let Queen HIMIKO down like this? Her, get out of here, Matt.
I will. Oops. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, didn't mean to. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, a lot of people are really complaining why and what's the reason behind learning English in school nowadays. And it shocks me deeply that people don't get it. I mean, we're living in a time where nationality doesn't really matter anymore. Or, well, I'm not going to say that, but there is a lot of international interacting in the lands and all our jobs nowadays. It's really rare that you have a job where you don't even need English. I mean, I just worked in sales departments or, you know, as a saleswoman, and I got a lot of people who were talking English, and a lot of people sent them straight to me. And we were a huge DIY shop. There were a lot of departments, from gardening to electrical stuff, tools, and all of that. Oh look, the city is happy again. Yay.
Sweet! The cursed zone vanished along with that funky mist. Looks like the city's come back to life. Amy, bet you never saw a happening place like this 100 years ago. This must be exciting for you, being from the country and all. Now, I know you just want to have fun, but don't go overboard. I mean, I don't want you to forget what you're supposed to be doing.
I try not to get overboard. I mean, I'm not trying to idle around too much because of the Let's Play reason. Because I'm going to try to collect every single thing. Afterwards, I'm not going to look up every nook and cranny. Otherwise, this Let's Play is going to have 100 episodes. And honestly, I don't want to, well, keep up with the ladder. The ladder is my longest Let's Play now on the channel with 74 episodes, I think. I mean, it is awesome, and I'm really happy I could play it. But still. And what I was about to say is, I had a lot of people sending their customers right to me, and I can talk in English pretty well, at least in my opinion, a lot better than a lot of people do. But it's still hard if someone wants to know something you're not familiar with. I mean, I can talk all day about plants and stuff about the garden, and I even know the basic to some other DIY stuff. But I'm no pro at all. I'm really not. And that was sometimes really troublesome, because I had colleagues try to explain the stuff I need to, well, translate in English. They tried to tell me, yeah, and that's this, that, and you need to do that, and that, and that. And they always used the specific terms for that, and I was like, wait, what is that exactly? I don't even know what that is in German, so duh! How should I explain that in English? And then they tried to explain this specific term to me, and then I could translate it, and it was horrible. The customers were often pretty kind. I don't know why, to be honest. I'm used to customers who are so impatient, and people who are from a different country and don't speak the language in our country. They're often way more patient with people because they know, yeah, sometimes it's different to talk to us and stuff like that. And that's how I bound my customer. Oh, well, that wasn't intentional. And that's how I bound my customers to me. All English customers, they went straight to me in my department. Well, to be honest, my head of the department wasn't that keen about that. I mean, one time I really got a big commission from another department, and it was the painting department, I think. Wait. Why can't I color you in? That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, you too. That is strange. But I'm not going to bother with that too long, to be honest. Yeah, and oh, there are a lot of trees which are like that. Yeah, anyways, I had a lot of people come to my apartment, and my head of the department wasn't keen about that because She always said it's keeping me away from work and this is really annoying, and I always kept telling her this is money that we make for the company and it's never bad to get money. I mean, sorry, we are working to get money from our customers. That's the thing we live from, and our loan is depending on how much money we get. I mean, at least how much money we get in general. And dude, it was horrible. I hated this place and I'm so happy that I'm not there anymore. But still. Also, a good friend of mine worked there too, and she knows what kind of place it is. And I'm really glad she is still a part of my life. So, hello there, I guess I can talk with you.
Oh, hello again, Pooch. Just look, the air in Sand City is crystal clear today. What a relief after that accursed mist that had covered the city. That no-good mist withered all the trees I so lovingly tended to. But it's gone now. Sand City looks like her old self once more.
I knew it.
Would you care to see the Gura shuffle, Pooch? Do not doubt my resolve. I shall dance when the time has come. But the city's wounds are deep. If I did the Gura shuffle now, I doubt my strength would suffice. I mean, just look at the great cherry blossom here on my roof. That is the sacred protector of Sand City, but as you can clearly see, it has all been possessed by evil spirits. It will take considerable power to make such cursed trees bloom. I'm overwhelmed by the sheer number of them in the city. So I shall save my dance till the trees that are possessed bloom. That way I can borrow the power of the profusely blooming blossoms. Okay, that means I overlooked one. But like I said, I'm not going to search for it right now. I guess. Because it would take too much time. That's not something I need to make bloom, right? No. Okay. Let's go outside. If you want me to, well, do this quest for the old woman, just write it down in the comments below. Maybe I will do it then. Because I'm always afraid if I don't move on in the story, oh, that was the wrong direction. You guys get bored or stuff like that, you know, because it's always difficult to find the right balance between all of it. To move on in the story and to provide you with interesting content and stuff like that, and it's not always easy. Because I don't really know what you guys think is interesting, because there are not many people who are answering comments and stuff like that, which makes me really sad, but like I said, I'm just a small YouTuber, so there's not much I can do.
What is it, pup? You want to cross the border? You'll have to speak to my colleague if you do.
Hey, that's a border key! A permit from Queen HIMIKO! Crossing the border? What on earth are you doing with something like that? Rules are rules. Anyone bearing that is allowed to pass here. You must be on some very important business, I suppose. I'll open the gate straight away. Oh, well, thank you. And it's still hot in here. I'm dying. I mean, not literally. Literally. Oh, well.
Now then, where's this Dragonia domain? Sounds like something that might be under the sea. But I'd rather not have to get wet if I could help it. And it's not cause I'm afraid of the pesky water dragon. It's just you swim so slow that you practically put me to sleep.
Really? Well, isn't that my beloved French person? I really don't want to. Bonjour, Amaterasu. I trust you enjoyed your little adventure through the tow. The city's air has sure cleared up thanks to you.
Just ignore him and maybe he'll go away. Come on, Amy. Why so grumbly today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big cursed zone out here. But yours truly pulled off one of those great divine interventions.
What?
I really wanted to wait for you too, but I couldn't stand living the sea in such a cursed state. Ah, the sea of Ryoshima Coast is back to its beautiful self. Is this what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend?
What's that supposed to mean, pretty boy?
Oh, just what? So, my little bouncy friend, you are a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty please.
Huh? My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway?
You really are in a bad mood today. You're not one of those imposters who claim to be an artist, but could not paint a picture if his life depended on it, are you?
What?
Oh, nothing. It is just something some old man mentioned. His grandson, who was always his apprentice, ran away from home, and he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted a masterpiece? I mean, here are so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it is hard to spot an imposter in the wide world of art. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Now make like a tree and leave. Or you can stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced.
Excuse-moi, you do not have to get hot and under the collar. It would appear I have struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for use this time, I suppose I'd just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby. Oh god.
That is awful. So awful. But guys, I'm going to leave this episode right here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel. If you're already subscribed, click on the notification bell down below so you get notified when I upload my videos. Share us on your social media, and guess I will see you in the future or back in Okami. High five! I wonder what's up with Issen's backstory.